Oh, this interaction's gonna be something. The day after, once school's ended, Miharu calls Naomi to the rooftop, which never happens. They face one another under a cloudy sky, from which it seems rain will pour any minute. Oh, it's gonna rain, oh. Not only is it rare for Miharu to call on Naomi, but Naomi also has nothing but bad memories of speaking to Miharu alone.
三島先輩、今日はどうしたんですか?
She even was like, oh no, like in her voice. Naomi poses her question to Miharu, who remains silent.
まだ遊園地に行く前、君とライオン館の前で話した時のことは覚えているよ。だから僕は、羊さん、君が僕を避けていることは仕方がないと思っている。
You know what makes this worse is there's literally no music. It's just dead silence.
避けているだなんて。ごめんなさい。私、三島先輩のことを確かに避けていました。
I was gonna say no use lying. Oh God, what are we doing? Where am I? Hello? Whoa! The event Miharu refers to took place on May the 5th, the day following the juncture of causality. The day all 12 participants' deaths were undone. Miharu made her way to Lion House in order to see Rinka. God, this is all the way back. Doing so would allow her to reaffirm that she's truly alive, while also giving her the opportunity to remind Rinka about going to the theme park. Miharu had prepared herself to delve into the details of Divine Selection once they had gone. Not long after leaving Lion House, she came across Naomi.
Mishima senpai.
Ah, the old Naomi. Naomi spoke to Miharu without thinking twice. Miharu, on the other hand, remained silent after turning to face her. Ooh, awkward.
君はリンカのことが好きなのかい?
Ooh.
リンカ先輩のことは尊敬してますし、先輩としてすごく好きですけど。
その程度なら僕からリンカを奪うのはやめてほしい。
Damn. Alright.
奪う?
Jesus, so aggressive.
僕はリンカが好きだ。友人としてではなく、一個人として。
Miharu promptly took her leave following that exchange. She just left after that? Naomi would end up making her way into Linehouse afterwards, full of nothing but frustration. Jesus. And thus the avoidance happened.
でも今なら三島先輩の気持ちもわかりますから。怒ったりはしていません。あの時は女神の選定の参加者になってしまった直後だったんですもんね。
君に理解されるほど僕の思いは浅くない。
God. Miharu puts a wall between herself and Naomi as the latter attempts to get closer. She quickly realizes it too, covering her mouth with her hands as a sign of remorse.
僕は君が嫌いだ。君の人格はこの際どうでもいいけれど、君は確実にリンカが僕と過ごす時間を奪っていったから。
Well, I mean, you weren't like, you should have been more like, hey, Rinka, you want to hang out? Or, you know?
はい。
Miharu's words are blunt as they come. Naomi can only direct her gaze toward the floor. Not simply by virtue of Miharu being her senior. This is the first time anyone has outright stated their disdain for her. Yeah. Seriously.
高校生活が始まってからの1年間は、リンカと僕とマオとの3人で過ごすものだった。マオは僕がリンカを好きなことは分かっていたから、 一歩引いてくれることが多かったんだ。
Well, you know, Maharu, maybe he should have, like, I don't know, filled Naomi in on this.
けれど君は突然に僕の前に現れた。後輩という立場を利用して庇護欲をかきたてて凛花の興味を引いた。
Maharu, hold on. Remember, I made all my good decisions for you, so...
そんなこと私思っていないです。
Oh god, well even when I woke up I said Maharu, like what do you want from me?
君は僕の恋心を知っていた。けれども僕に気を使うことはなく、天津さえ女神の選定を利用してさらに距離を縮めた。
I feel like this is going south, like real quickly.
違います。私だって三島先輩の気持ちを分かっていたから。でも凛花先輩はいつもみんなでって言ってくれて。
君は僕を差し置いて凛花にとって大切なものになっていたんだ。
Getting a little heated here. Just Naomi finds herself asking why she has to put up with this. Even so, she isn't the type to grow angry and argue back. All she could do is attempt to make Maharu realize she is misunderstanding things.
三島先輩はそれを言うために私は屋上へ呼んだんですか？私にどうして欲しいんですか？
The clouds looming overhead cast their shadows down, thicker and darker than before. Oh no, even more ominous. The humidity in the air is almost crushing.
構わないさ。そのままでいればいい。
Oh, alright, we're good.
でも私がいることで三島先輩に嫌な思いをさせてしまっているなら、私できる限り改善しますから。
僕は君以上に自分のことが嫌いだ。この嫉妬深い性格も嫌味な性格もね。醜い心が自分の親と似ていると自覚するたび、僕という存在が親からもたらされたものであることを思い知らされて、
Oh,
一
come
生に死に
here.
たくなるんだ。
No, come here. Come here, Maharu. You need a hug. You need a lot more than a hug, but you know. Maharu speaks coldly, takes off the glove on her left hand. Whoa! Wait a minute. Whoa! And shows her wrist to Naomi. A number of scars are visible. None seem recent, but the implication is clear. Yep.
僕の死因はこういうことさ。本来なら自ら選んだ道。生きようとする資格は僕にはないはずなんだ。
Fucking Naomi's like, ooh, this is
先輩、
some heavy
それは
heavy shit. She then immediately puts her glove back on because I don't feel comfortable without the glove on. All that follows is a self-pitying smile toward Naomi.
こんな僕でも死んだら凛花を悲しませてしまう。それは僕にとって許されることではないんだ。
私はやっぱり三島先輩のことが苦手です。でももし死んでしまったら悲しいです。想像するのも恐ろしいくらい。真央先輩だって悲しむに決まっているじゃないですか。誰に狙われているんですか？
Oh. Naomi's question takes Maharu by surprise. However, it helps to put everything into perspective. It is doubtless that Naomi has spent every passing moment thinking about divine selection, all for Rinka's sake. This is precisely why Naomi could zone in on what Maharu wanted to get across with this conversation.
凛花先輩に直接言ったらきっと 何をしてでも三島先輩のことを守ろうとするから私に伝えたんですね。
スケール・ジョーンズ、9番の男性さ。僕は彼の使命と信用を持っている。
Oh, this Scale Jones. He's the scale guy. We all know him. He's going down. Fuck this guy. Miharu gives Naomi a brief rundown of what Audette told her. Naomi listens fervently, showing no concern over the fact that Miharu has just made her dislike for her clear. It is obvious what she wants. Miharu will search on her own as much as possible, but she also wants Naomi's assistance. God, we gotta stop dragging Naomi into this. That's fine at this point. She's already died once, so it's another few times.
未練ならなんとかなるかもしれません。9番未練のカードは凛花先輩がすでに持っていました。
Whoa! Well, hey, there you go. We win.
本当かい？
I win the video games. Wait, hold on. We're doing this right now. Oh yeah, it's true. I do. God damn it! I didn't even notice. Or remember, rather.
はい。カードに書かれていたのは金メダル。でもカードの情報を知っただけでは三島先輩のところにカードは作られないんですよね。
Now we know cards materialize, but can you just give your card over? Like, just here you go. Like,
そうだね。けれどそれだけわかればきっと大丈夫さ。僕はスケール本人とも会っている。
the clouds begin to part and the blue sky brightens the land once more. Hooray! Miharu's face is lit up by rays of sunlight.
ありがとう、羊さん。君は本当に強いね。
But I still don't like you. Alright, Miharu. Oh, that said, Miharu makes her way inside. Naomi's surprised over the turn of events leaves her unable to follow suit for a moment. Jesus. I thought it was gonna go south there, but then it didn't. Oh no, I don't want to be here. Scale still hasn't called us over for today's meeting. Much like my throat won't live. I couldn't settle down though, so here I am drinking away at Milk Crown. Some Japanese whiskey's my choice of drinking for the day. The name's one simple kanji. I can read it thanks to having my card book on me, but I forgot the name itself thanks to not being too familiar with it. Which reminds me, I haven't touched wine for quite a while. I was always with Audette whenever I had it, so it'd probably bring back memories of her now. God damn it, Frederico. And I gotta be honest, I didn't mind drinking and arguing over stuff with her. Still, I'm the one who betrayed her. Maybe you felt like you had some sort of attachment? I don't got time for that. I want to live. What I did was the right choice to make that happen. I already have her cause of death. It just is a matter of time before I get her regret too. If this ain't things going smoothly, I don't know what is. All I gotta do is take care of that asshole Alan afterwards. Yeah, all you got to do. That's a heavy thing. No one can touch me now that I've partnered up with Scale.
ならよ、スケールはどうやって倒す？ちゃんと先のことまで考えてんのか、てめえ。
Oh. But Audette is nowhere to be seen. Well, I tut at myself again. I might be drunk, but that's no excuse to let myself hear things. That's something she'd say, though, no doubt. Audette was there when I partnered up with Scale. I figured I'd be able to handle him myself afterwards. But he's got the super information network. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, here we are, and all I have is his name.
だが、俺の死因も未練もあいつは知らねえだろ。
Chances are Audette knows about the former by now. Would only make sense considering I know hers. I'm the one who's going to elect her, though, so there's no risk of him obtaining any of my cards.
それどころか、オデットならスケールの情報も掴んでるかもしれねえな。もしそうなら、ラッキーだ。
He's like losing his marbles. Thinking that, I ordered another whiskey on the rocks.
そいつは取り消しだ。代わりに私が注文するさ。
God damn it.
んだ？ああ？オデット。
一人で飲む酒はうまいかい？
Punk. Hada plants herself on the seat beside me before ordering a bottle of some French red wine. I can't help but stare as the deep red liquid cascades into the glass. Its lustrous color almost puts me in a daze. I gotta say, while Italy might have the best food and wine, France is a close second. That fact never changed, not even after backstabbing on it.
まずは世間話でもしようや。
Oh, I gotta love that fucking small talk.
あんたと話すことなんてねえんだけどよ。
Like how she's just like, like she's just. So I say, yet we end up talking about all sorts of stuff while enjoying our wine. We'd been working together for over a month. I've been accustomed to get chatting away with her. Kinda hard to drop that habit, cold turkey.
お前さ、私のこと好きだったろ。
Oh, whoa, hold on there. Oh, that brings up a odd topic out of nowhere right around the time we finish our first bottle. Sure sounds like something a kid in school would say. I ain't no kid though. That won't be enough to throw me off.
バカ言え。てめえといたら自由なんざなくなっちまう。
What you mean? She's all about freedom.
そうか。てめえ、まるで尻に敷かれ慣れているみたいだったがよ。
Just not, not freedom for you, really.
まるで昔似たような相手といた経験があるような。
それこそバカなことだ。あいつとあんたは似ても似つか。
I cut myself off before glaring at her. The flickering lights in here are starting to piss me off.
鎌かけやがったな。
Oh.
じゃあな。お題はこいつにつけておいてくれ。
Okay, bye. How'd I waste no time in leaving the bar? I feel my entire body shaking, wine glass still in hand.
あいつ。あいつ。
The shock of what just happened sobers me right up. Now I can see why she came in the first place.
俺の過去を調べやがった。つまり未練にも気づいてる。そのことを伝えに来たんだ。
It's all about the mind games. And, you know, maybe actually having things. I slammed the money down on the table before throwing the bar door open and running out. What are you gonna do? You gonna try and hurry? Like hustle your ass to try and find some regrets? I can't hold my frustration after I get back to my hotel. I kick the sofa over and chuck pillows at the bed. I'm just letting all my anger spill out.
やべえ。これはやべえ。
Dude, he's losing
スケ
it.
ールのやつ、ちゃんと情報の裏付けを見つけてるんだろうな。じゃなきゃマジ。やべえ。
Fucking losing it.
情報を3つ揃えてれば、最低限指名の防御で。
I catch myself mid-panic.
それじゃダメだろ。俺の野郎。
Am I gonna go down without even ever besting her? Assuming we end up electing each other, chances are we'll cause a standstill. The cards that we both hold will disappear as a result, meaning we won't be able to carry out any elections in the future.
それじゃ一生あいつに怯え続けるだろうが。
Now I know what I need to do.
あいつは必ず脱落させなきゃならねえ。
Well, it's vital to me. If I could surpass Audette, then I can crush skill as well. He's shooting for the stars here. That's a conclusion I can reach as I clean up the room that I just trashed. He's little, you know, he's trying his best. Hey, Rinka, we're back. God damn it. You know when you got like, when your nose is like all fucked up, but then your throat's fucked up at the same time, so you're just like you're just in a blob abomination of destruction and doom, and you can't really do anything? Yeah. I spent the rest of yesterday reading through what I'd grabbed from the library after closing up shop for the day. This time around, we focused on material with information about old book designs, but nothing of note stood out. There wasn't anything too reminiscent of the design on our card books. Well, crap.
でもまだこれからだよね。
I don't know. I will figure something out, right, Rinka? I never expected to find something right off the bat. With that in mind, I head over to the bathroom to wash my face. You wash that pretty face, and then get ready for bed. It's gonna be a long day. It's always a long day. Scale finally rounds us up 2 days after Audette came by to chat. Oh no. Nimaharu's with us too, but she's as cold as ever.
以上が俺の調査結果であり、オデットの未練を裏付けるための情報だ。
Scale closes its explanation with a heavy tone. He told us about Audette's past. Born on a family farm, her mother passed away not too long after her birth. No one knows for sure whether or not the despair of losing his wife drove her father insane. Regardless, it's a fact that Audette suffered abuse by his hand. Well, that's not good. The abuse she received not long after hitting puberty resulted in a particularly drastic consequence. Her body became unable to sustain a child. Oh, yeah. That reality must have crushed Audette. She left her father at the brink of death through the use of the tools on their farm before moving abroad. Damn. Good job. No, she made it a point to live by a port in order to ease her memories of farm life. There, she met a man in charge of a shipping company, which led her to spending most of her days at sea. The man took quite an interest in her, similar to how she considered him akin to a parent. Her hearty personality and knack for the job quickly led her to being regarded as a fine member of his crew. None of the ship were aware that Audette's recklessness was spurred on by a lack of attachment to her own life, though. Audette's regret only grew as she aged, so she made an effort to work hard and enjoy the present as much as possible. Granted, all that is just prerequisite information in regards to learning her actual regret. Yup.
この父親というのがまだ生きていてね、話を聞くことができたそうだ。
Well, she did like leave him on the brink of death, like he wasn't actually dead.
もっとも娘の犯行がよっぽどトラウマになっているのか、彼は今精神病院で暮らしているようだけれどね。
Good. Good. He deserves to be in a fucking hospital of any kind. Maru kept her head down the entire time Scale was talking. It must hit close to home, considering they're both women.
出産か。よし、カードが出た。間違いない。あれだけ大口を叩いていた彼女にしてはくだらない未練だな。
You know, everyone's got different regrets, right? Like what you might think is like, man, that's stupid, could be like the world to somebody else. Scale mutters something to himself, but I can't quite catch it. I caught it. More importantly, I finally got hold of all her cards. Just looking at this new one has me giddy. God, I've done it at last!
これで揃ったぜ。
Uh-huh.
あいつのカードが全て。
You need to settle down there, buddy. I try my best not to grin like an idiot. I don't give a damn about her past. That's not enough to change my view of her. I don't have a future to speak of if I can't surpass her.
だが、これで。
I can finally stand toe to toe with her. Uh-huh. And that's what's left is to elect her. She might elect me back, but I can't let that possibility stop me.
しかしスケールさん、君の友人というのはすごいね。たった数日でここまで情報を集めるなんて。
Maharu's like Monka humming right now.
それはどうも。俺の素性にもつながってきてしまうから詳細を教えられないのが残念だ。
Oh, just you wait, buddy. We'll figure it all out. My Maharu responds with a quiet nod. She looks pretty exhausted now that I take a proper look. Talk about putting a pretty face to waste. Get the fuck out of here, Frederico! Can I be Maharu? I don't want to be you. That said, she's right. I don't know who this friend of Scale is, but they gather intel like a beast. That leads me to a thought. If this guy's got so many connections, then that means plenty of people know him. These two keep acting all calm and collected, but that ain't gonna last long. Once I surpass Audette, they're next. Uh-huh. You're just a little too big for your britches over here. Look, even if you were to do anything to Audette, like, you gotta deal with Maharu, who's like the real fucking MVP of this fucking game, alright? Like, and Alan, like, what do you want? What do you expect? Saturday rolls around without anything resembling progress for us. Well, shit. I do what I can to reach truth about divine selection, but there's far too much information out there regarding design concepts and such. Doesn't help that I'm not too familiar with history in the first place. Part of me is about to give up. Damn it. I tried taking a picture of my card book and doing a reverse image search, but nothing worthwhile popped up. Oh, I was kind of hoping she'd say that, but like she takes the picture of the book, but it just doesn't show up in the book. That'd be weird. I'm honestly starting to feel like I'm at my limit, but I can't just throw in the towel. If I can't think of any other methods, then I should stick to this way for now.
リータン、ちゃんと寝てる？
No, I'm not actually.
一元と二元はちょっと寝てた。うちみたいな返事だね。
I was like, what are you, Mao? God damn it. Keeping the store open has inevitably led me to losing sleep.
そうか、常連さんなら。
My thoughts become words before I even realize it. The regulars at Lion House have all manner of jobs. Plenty of elderly people too, so one of them might know something. I know I don't have the luxury to stop now, which helps keep my priorities in check.
ダメだこりゃ。
Oh god, Mao's exasperated voice helps in me in much the same way.
三島先輩はいらっしゃいますか？
You see her anywhere around me specifically? No, then she's not here.
あ、ナオリン。
美晴は今日は休みだよ。
Man, Maharu's got a lot of shit going on. Maharu's absences have been growing more and more frequent. When is the school gonna get, like, anyone in trouble? She can't afford to miss too many days due to her scholarship, but I'm sure she's aware of that without even me having to point that out.
そうですか。もう帰りだよね。どうだい？久々にライオン館に行くかい？
Hold on there. I don't want you creating more work for me. Then again, I gotta run a business.
マオが聞くの？まあいいけどさ。
とっても嬉しいお誘いなんですけど、今日はちょっと用事があるので。
You know, I'm a bit busy, searching, researching, finding everyone's cards, you know, that sort of thing.
はいよ。じゃ、今日はうち一人で行くね。
Damn it, Mao. Maybe I don't want to have extra work. Naomi offers an apologetic bow before leaving the classroom. Mao's coming to Lion House though, so this will be the first time in a while that we'll both leave school at the same time. As for Naomi, she seems somewhat different today, especially considering how nervous she tends to be whenever she visits our classroom. Like the most timid fucking girl, just oh no. The fucking wacky music whenever it comes in here. News of Miharu's absence is worrying Naomi. God damn it. That is what prompts her to come here on her own.
三島先輩ならきっとバイトには行っているはず。
Oh, this is gonna end up being stupid. Naomi heard about how much Miharu worked from Rinka. That led her to assume that Miharu would have regular shifts scheduled, even in their situation.
おかえりなさいま。帰ってくれないか。
Wow! There was no pause. It was just bam. Hold on. Listen to this again.
おかえりなさいま。帰ってくれないか。
I mean, there was a small pause, like a millisecond, and it was just like, you gotta get the fuck out. Coincidentally enough, Naomi comes across Miharu the moment she enters.
先輩、私お話があるんです。
Welcome, hi, I mean leave.
あと30分で終わるから席で待っていてくれないかい。ここではあまり落ち着かないかもしれないけれどね。
How you feeling, Naomi? You feeling pretty good about about Miharu and her maid outfit? She might serve you something. Who knows? Maybe not. Probably not, actually. Because then again, she might get told by her boss to do so.
はい、ありがとうございます。
All right. Naomi takes a seat on her own. The male clientele direct their gaze toward her. Naomi fails to pick up on the jealousy felt by the others as they do so. Oh, god damn it. Roughly about half an hour later, Miharu returns in her school uniform and plops down in front of Naomi. Time has flown by for Naomi because she's had her face buried in a book the whole time. Miharu isn't comfortable discussing things with Naomi at her workplace as opposed to somewhere like Lionhouse, but she also knows she has no real alternative. Naomi braves a few quick glances at the other customers, confirming that they're neither Scale nor Frederico, so that's good.
スケールさんの未練をまだカード化できていないんですよね。
Naomi gets straight to the point. It's plain to see how exhausted Miharu looks. The bags under her eyes and absent-minded gaze are enough to tell her that Miharu has been sacrificing sleep for the sake of research.
そうだね。金メダルという情報からしてスポーツ関連を重点的に調べているけれど糸口がない。
That's like a lot of information to have to sift through, though.
このままでは今回の選定で僕は脱落してしまう。そうなれば僕の持っているリンカのカードがスケールに知られるリスクが高まる。
Oh, yeah. You're not gonna get eliminated. It'll be fine.
先輩にリンカ先輩に相談してみませんか。リンカ先輩はオデットさんやアランさんと協力していたんですし、力になってくれるかもしれません。
I could give my card over. I'm still wonder if that's a thing. Naomi has made sure not to tell Rinka about any of this until today. Dude, the music just... Oh god, there it is. She understands that Miharu doesn't want Rinka worrying about her. There's a limit to how far one can drag it out for, though. Naomi knows having that attitude is how one can lose what's precious to them. In her own case, it was her life that she lost, so she knows this better than anyone.
リンカ先輩なら何とかしてくれると思います。だって私のことも助けてくれたから。
Or you're gonna have to involve us at some point. Like, you can't just not keep us... Like, yeah, I'm doing my own thing, but I can help.
それはダメだ。リンカに心配をかけるわけにもいかないし、リンカの情報が他の参加者に知られるデメリットが生まれるかもしれない。
But if we prevent you from getting eliminated, no one would have my shit because you have my shit! Miharu's immediate answer pains Naomi. She casts her head down, shaking it multiple times. She doesn't want her feelings to pour out all at once. She wants to explain things bit by bit. That's why she takes her time before looking back up at Miharu.
そうじゃないです。
Damn. Alright.
リスクとかデメリットとかそういうのはもういいです。
Yup, there it
リンカ
is.
先輩は三島先輩を助けるためならそんなの構わないって言います。
It's all that matters. All that matters. I'll just help. That's it.
私だって先輩が危険な目に遭うのが嫌です。でもそんなのお構いなしに失いたくないもののためどうにかしてくれるのがリンカ先輩です。本当は私もリンカ先輩が頑張る姿を見ているのは辛いです。もっと力になれたらって ずっと思っています。でも三島先輩がいなくなって悲しんでいる凛花先輩を見る方がきっともっと辛いです。私じゃ耐えられないほど。
That'd be so sad. All my dreams would be just destroyed in that moment. Naomi's words take Miharu aback. They remind her of Rinka's despair over losing Naomi. Miharu opted to work with Scale to eliminate you precisely because she couldn't handle seeing Rinka like that. However, Rinka put herself in significant danger to eliminate you. Well, fuck that kid. That's why Miharu is resolute in not wanting to allow that to happen again. But that's not all. The relief she felt over Rinka's joy that Naomi was alive was undeniable. The foundation of Rinka's happiness had become clear to her.
それでも僕は凛花の命と自分の命を天秤にかけた時、
Oh boy, now Miharu's gaze is the one cast downward. It isn't often for Naomi to see Miharu speak without confidence. That's why she puts every ounce of kindness she has into her next words.
何よりこのままじゃ私が嫌です。三春先輩がいなくなっちゃったらこうして過ごした時間もなかったことになったら。
No.
そんなの絶対に。
She stops to take a deep breath before continuing.
泣いて泣いて枯れて果てて私が死んじゃいます。
Oh, you do.
シャレにもならないな。
Well, that wouldn't be good. Miharu notices that Naomi's attitude toward her has changed, not to mention the fact that Naomi herself hasn't noticed. Miharu smiles and then nods her head.
もしかすれば君が一番変わったのかもしれないね。
It's like, alright, Rinka,
この後ライオン館へ行こう。
we need some help. Need some help big time.
くす、君の涙に興味はないけれど凛花を悲しませるわけにはいかないからね。
ありがとうございます。
Just, I wouldn't really care if you cried, but, you know. Naomi offers her thanks to Miharu with a look of relief on her face. She finishes her previously ordered cafe. Oh, look, what the shit? Before brushing her tears from her eyes. Alright, let's go to Lion House. Am I with Mao, or is Mao gone? Oh no. They make their way to Lion House together after that. God, it's all dark though. Why are my lights off?
いない。
Whoa! Wait, hold on there. The lights are off too.
まだ閉店時間には早いのに。
Where the fuck would I have gone? Rinka? This feels suspicion to Naomi, who had overheard Rinka and Mao's conversation earlier in the day. Part of her begins to worry that something's happened. Yeah, what the fuck? Where am I? Rinka, have you gotten yourself into trouble? Oh, god damn it, Rinka. Rinka, why? I'm making my way over to the base we used to prevent Yu's attacks the week prior. The desolate view and dry wind almost feels nostalgic. But to be more accurate, it's Ade who brought me here after showing up at Lionhouse out of nowhere. It was my choice to come, so I can't quite say I got dragged out here.
Yo, Aaron.
Oh yes, we're getting the old gang back together.
何の用だ。
とか言ってもう分かってるんだろ。スケールの野郎が動かしてるパパラッチ仲間はてめえともコネクションがあるみたいだしよ。
Ada told me very little on the way here.
私はもうすぐ脱落だ。だからよ、アラン、てめえと決着をつけに来た。
That's about all she told me. Alan remained silent, displaying as little emotion as ever.
決着。
These are like the 3 fucking musketeers over here. You got like the smallest one for fucking Rinka on the side.
ああ、そうさ。こいつとはジジイの家で一度戦ったきり、どっちが強いのかまだ証明していなかったからな。
Oh, I didn't actually know that's what you meant by settle things. God damn it, dude.
リンカ、てめえにはこの勝敗を見届けてもらう。先におねんねした方が負けだ。ま、勝つのは私だけどな。
So I'm just the referee? Fucking sweet. No flying crane kicks at my face though.
僕と戦う。僕が貴様の挑戦を受けるとでも何もメリットがない。あの時は必要だったからそうしただけだ。
Didn't even go over it with anyone. Just here you go. This is what we're doing.
理由なんていらねえよ。一度きりの人生。私たちにとっちゃその言葉は皮肉でしかないが、楽しまなきゃ損だぜ。それにもし背中を向けて逃げるってんなら、それはそれでてめえが再起不能になるだけだ。
Yeah. Oh my god.
最後なんだ。ちった付き合ってくれよ、お坊ちゃん。
I'll just be like up here watching Rinka. The cold tone through Audette, through which Audette's voice, words, brain, and space marines are delivered frightens me. I may know that she's easy to talk to now, but that cool-headed attitude of hers is still scary. Maybe this is the killing intent that she gets mentioned in books and films. There's one thing nagging at me, though.
オーデットさんが脱落？
Oh yeah, Rinka doesn't know anything about anything.
何を驚いてるんだ。
いや、だってそんなオーデットさんが。
It's like, but you're awesome. There's no way I wouldn't be surprised. Miharu has told me plenty about both Frejiko and Scale, but I never thought they would be able to eliminate her. She may tread a thin line at all times, but I can't imagine her making a misstep. In fact, she's more likely to run at full speed ahead, laughing all the while.
この女に同情しているのか。君らしいな。
Is that good or bad?
そういうわけじゃないけど。
てめえもこいつには随分甘い口調だよな。
It's true, he is. A little Rinka over here. I honestly find it hard to believe that she's going to be eliminated next based on her composure. Dude, she's just, she brought it up upon herself to say that this is her last chance, though. She must be fully prepared for what lies ahead. Audette's going to die. She's my enemy. I know that much, and yet I can't help but remember how we stopped you together and brought Naomi back.
私、スケールさんの未練を知ってる。
Yeah, we do.
だからなんだ。
And?
私は助けてもらった。だからせめて。
だからなんだってんだ。
Ada glares at me. Her tone is dark. Help. That alone prevents me from saying anything else.
私を侮辱するつもりだったら、てめえからやってやろうか。
そんなんじゃ。
Rinka would never want to humiliate anybody.
お人よしも大概にした方がいい。僕がいることを忘れているのか。
No. I'll just tell you both. Oh, jeez.
スケール・ジョーンズの未練は僕も欲しいカードだ。力ずくでも教えてもらおう。
Oh. Damn it. Fucking Rinka, why?
そうかい。そこまでてめえは理由にこだわるってわけだ。
I gradually come to understand what they're talking about. My own exclamation has served as the spark Alan requires. Yup. He said he had no reason to fight Audette, but now he does.
守ってやるよ、クソガキ。
Hooray! God damn it, Rinka. This would be at the time where I flick her right in the head.
目的があるならば、僕はためらわない。
To defeat Audette and get information regarding numeral 9's regret out of me. That's the goal he set his sights on. God, Jesus. Ding, ding, ding. In this corner. No, I choose to observe their fight from outside the storehouse. Oh, I'm just leaving. They'll likely have guns on them. Wait, what? I thought we were just gonna do fisticuffs. So it only makes sense to head outside before they start firing at one another. I might not die if I get caught in the crossfire, but it still fucking hurt. And I'm little Rinka. I'm fragile. The wall should be thick enough to stop any stray bullets. I can't avert my eyes, though. I'm determined to see their fight through. It's their way of settling things. Audette likely doesn't need a proper reason. She's considered Alan a worthy foe and simply wants to beat him for her own satisfaction. I'd be lying if I said I understood that thought process. Regardless, I had to see this through. My reason is simple, too. This is a fight that encompasses the very life of Audette Malincone. Alright, let's see what happens. And the fight's over. 30 minutes later, the fight shows no signs of ending. They're still going! Neither have been able to land any significant blows, so I assume they're trying to wear one another out. Their intent is made clear by their each and every action. I can't seem to take my eyes off them, not even for a second. I have no interest in martial arts and stuff, but I guess I understand the appeal of competitive fighting if it's as entrancing as this. God, 30 minutes already, huh? And they're both wearing each other out. Not only have they both lost their guns now, but they have also destroyed them. How they manage that, I'll never know. I've handled one myself, so I know precisely how sturdy they are. Both have blades on them too, but even those seem to have broken. Yeah, because blades probably just try to get through their fucking rock hard skin and it just breaks. The weapons seem almost useless though. Not a single bullet or knife wound has been inflicted on either of them. Both are sweating profusely, but they clearly have much more left in their tanks. Good lord. 35,000 hours later, another 10 minutes pass. The exhaustion must have hit both of them at the same time, judging by how the nature of the fight changes. They're now keeping their distance from one another as opposed to constantly rushing in like before. Audette is the first to step in and attempt to drag the fight out of the stalemate it has reached. She must have put all the meager energy she's recovered into her act. She launches a massive kick at him outside of his blocking range. He manages to avoid it, but all but barely. Following that, his fist connects with Audette's face, or so it seems. Ooh. Ooh, she uses her forehead to take the brunt of his blow. His expression makes it clear that he's reeling from pain, which Audette takes advantage of by kneeing him straight in the solar plexus. Wham! Annihilated. She keeps up a relentless assault following this, not allowing the opportunity to go to waste. Each blow is ferocious enough that I'd be knocked out cold if after one hit. But he just keeps taking every single one of them. He must have been biding his time while taking the hits, because he finds the right moment to claw at Audette's neck. Ooh. Ooh. One can't build up muscle in their throat, so the resulting damage is clear. She comes to a complete halt for a brief second, and now Alan launches his own attack. While Audette's assault was akin to a wild beast's, Alan's is more serene. There's a rhythm to it, almost like a dance. His movements are completely different from before. Jesus Christ. Not like Audette is simply allowing herself to be attacked either. She isn't dodging or blocking the incoming blows. She's biting at them. The more blood that flows, the harder and deeper she bites. Fucking monsters. You're monsters. The fight is far from over. You monster frisbee. Oh my god. Oh no, it's gonna be it's Saturday, which means the election's gonna happen literally. What'd it say? Hold on, go back, go back, hold on. It's I think it was like 10:23 or some shit, some weird number. Let's check this out real quick. No, it doesn't even say a time. What am I fucking? I mean, I think in my mind I was like, you know what, whatever. Just don't mind me. I'm just being stupid. But seriously, it's about to. Are they gonna like get knocked out during the fight? they're gonna probably go that entire time. The entire time, guaranteed. Guaranteed.